Hello my dear student, how are you all? Hope you people are doing good, right? So from today onwards we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 6, factors and multiples from your composite match. All right, so in our previous class I have given you few questions, right? I have shown you all the animated videos also. So using the concept of which I have told you to solve few questions, right? So in this session of the video I'll be showing you the answers. I'll be explaining you what is factors, what is multiples, which is the major topic of this chapter, right? So let us have a look. What is factor? So factors are the numbers you multiply together to get another number, right? So example, you can see here factors of 9 are 1, 3, 9. So when you multiply, so when you look 9, right, what are the factors you can see? 9 can be divided by 1 can be divided by 3 3s are 9, 1 9s are 9, and what else 9 can divide? Except 1 3, 9 can be divided by itself. So this 1, this 3 and this 3, 9 are the factors. Okay, so except this, no one can divide 9, right? So we cannot consider other number except this as a factor. All right, I hope you understood the concept of what is factors. So this is the first example, right? So I have given you when you divide 9, so what are the possible numbers you can get? 1, 3 and 9. All right, so let us have a look on another example also, if you have not understood the concept of factors. So 12, who can divide 12? If you know the multiplication table, every time you will be starting with the number 1, because 1 12 is 12. So don't forget 1. Okay, 1 is very unique number. Next, who can divide? What is the next probable number? 2. 2 6 is 12. So I'll be writing here 2. 1 into 12 is 12. 2 into 6 is 12. Next, yes, 3 can also divide. So 3 4s is 12. Next, you will not write again 4 3s are 12, because 3 into 4 is itself indicate a 4 into 3 12. No need to write again 4 into 3. So you will bring the next number, which is who can divide the number. If you are writing 4 into 3 also, that is also no problem. If you count again 6 into 2, okay, 6 into 2 is also 12. Now last but not the least, 12 will itself divide 12. So what are the factors you can see? 1 2 3 4 5, and 3 into 4 into 3 if you count, that will also get included over here. Okay, so this are the concept with the example of the factor. I hope you have understood this. So if you look to the another example, if I say find the factors or write the factors of the 24, then what you are going to write? What is the factor of the say for 24, or you write just the simple one, write the factors of 15. Write the factors of 15. What you are going to write for this? Every time you will be starting with the 1, of course. Then 2 cannot divide 15, so 2 will not be a factor of 15, right? Because 2 7 is 14, remainder will be 0. Every time you have to remember that your remainder should come 0 over here. What should be your remainder? Remainder should be 0. In your division concept, I have cleared you what is remainder, what is quotient, what is divisor and dividend. So your remainder should be 0 every time. Okay, so 1 into 15 is 15. Next, 2 cannot divide, so 3 will be the next factor of 15. Sorry, here 3 5s is 15, right? Next, 5 into 3, yes, we can say that. Any other number we divide, can divide 15? No, so 15 into 1 is 15. All right, so this is the overall concept of the factor. This is the example of the factor. So you will be solving more in the self practice 6A. Okay, so proceeding to the next question which I have given you all was, what are multiples, right? So multiples of a number are the number that appear when you create a multiplication. This is not actually a definition. This is just I have written you to explain you what is multiplication. So in your numbers tables and number name, right? Whenever you are doing the table of 2, 3, 4, right? So if I tell you to write the table of 13, write the table of 13. So you will write 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26, 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26. You write this all, right? So what is this? This is nothing but a multiple of 13. Okay, so this is a multiple. So somebody asks you, if somebody asks you write the multiples of 5, then what you are going to write? 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15. So this will, you are going to get the infinite number, right? It will continue, go on and on until and unless what number you want to multiply. 5 into billion, 5 into 1 billion, 5 billion. So this will go on and on. So this is the multiples. Okay, so multiples of a number are the numbers that appear when you create a multiplication table. So this is the concept, multiplication table. All right, so let us proceed to the next. Okay, so this is, I have given you an example here. This is the multiple of 6 here. So 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24, 6 fives. So this is nothing but a multiples of 6. Okay, so in multiples of 6, what you are going to find 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 60, 612. It will go on and on. Okay, so the next concept which we have is the common factors, which I guess in that video was not discussed about. No problem, I'll be discussing here. So the concept is the common factor. It states that the numbers which are common among the factors of 2 or more number. So this common factors are only found when 2 numbers are given to you. Suppose here the 60 and 30 is mentioned. So what are the factors of 30? 5 into 3 into 2 into 2. So when you multiply this, 5 into 3 is 15, 15 into 2 is 30, and 30 into 2 is 60, right? So you are going to find your factors like this only, and 30 to find the 30 factors, 5 into 3, 15, 15 into 2, 30. So in between these two numbers, what are the, in between these two factors, what are the common factors you can see? I have circled it out here. Just see 5, 3 and 2. These are the most common in a pair. On 2 remains out, right? 2 remains out. We will not consider this as a common factor. Common factors are only those factors which can be paired. जिसको हम pair कर सकते हैं. Okay. So 2 over here, 5, 3, 2. So if you have to write the common factor of this 60 and 50, what you are going to write? 5 into 3 into 2. What is the number? 5 3s are 15. 15 into 2 is 30. Okay. So the common factor of 60 and 30 is 30. So this is the way to find the common factor. Okay, so using the concept of this, children, we are going to solve now self-practice 6A. Get ready with your notebook. Okay, so student, here we have the first question from self-practice 6A. The question is, answer the following. Is 4 a factor of 36? So you have understood how to find the factors, right? So here you have to check whether 4 is a factor of 36 or not. So how to do that? We can do this by simple division method. Okay, so to check it out whether the 4 is factor of 36 or not, what you are going to do? We will use by division technique, by division method. So so in division method, you know that there is a question, there is a divisor and dividend first of all. So here 36 will be the dividend, and the one who is dividing is a divisor will be 4. So if you are getting the remainder 0, then yes, it is a factor. If I have told you, no, so I have given you the hint how to find what will be the factors or not, if that number will be a factor or not. So if the remainder is 0, then yes, 4 is a factor. Or simple, you can use the another technique which I am going to say after this. 4, how much is 36? 4, how many time multiples is 36? So 4 9s is 36. So your remainder is here 0. So remainder here is 0. So you will write yes. So this all work you are going to do in your rough work. Okay, so yes, 4 is a factor of 36. Okay, so I have told you that another way is also there. So whether see in this multiplication, in the multiplication table, this is the way of division, and another way is to find the multiplication. In multiplication table, 4, will you find 36? Just count it. You count with me. The multiplication of 4. 4 1s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 9s are 4 2s are 8. 4 3s are 12. 4 4s are 16. 4 5s are 20. 4 6s are 24. 4 7s are 28. 4 is 32. 4 9s is 36. Yes, 4 9s is 36 possible. So in the multiplication table of 4, 36 is coming. So yes, 4 is a factor of 36. Alright, so this is the way to find out. Okay, let us proceed to the next part. Number B, is 8 a factor of 91 or not? So simple, I'm going to use the division method here. By division method, I'm going to check whether 8 is a factor or not. 91 is a factor or not. So 8 8s are, so you have to look for the greater number, or simply you will just do it. 9 8 1s are 8. 9 minus 8 is 1, and 11 here, and 8 1s are 8. So 8 19 11. So it is, remainder is 3 here. Remainder is not 0. So remainder is not 0. So we will say 8 is not a factor of 91. So what is this sign I have represented? Not equal to. If suppose r is equal to 0, then I could have written like this, right? Which I did in number 1. But here remainder is not equal to 0. Remainder is 3. So we can say 8 is not a factor of 91. Alright. So proceeding to the part C, we have, is 23 a factor of 21 or 115 or not? So this you are going to try it yourself. Alright. And if you have any problem, you can comment me. Okay. Proceeding to the part 2 question. Okay. Use multiplication to find the factors of the following. To find the factors, use multiplication to find the factors of the following. So number A is here 48. So you have to use the multiplication table. So what multiplication? 1 into 48 is 48. Yes. Then comes your 2 into 24 is 48. Then comes your 3 into, how much is 48? 3. Just you will divide. If you have a problem in multiplication, then you will just divide it. 3 1s are, yes, 3 16s is 48 possible, right? So next number 4 is 4 12s is 48, right? So next 5 cannot be 5 cannot divide 48, so 45 will be not a factor of 48. So 6 8s are, yes, 6 8s is 48. Then 7 cannot divide 8, 6 is 48, you got it. Let's not write again and again. So 9 cannot divide, 9 6 are 54, 9 5 are 45, not possible. 10 also cannot divide, 11 also cannot divide, 12 has divided already. Yes. Now okay, I guess there is no more number. 24 was the maximum, or 48 is the maximum, so you can write 48 into 1 is 48. So these are the factors using the multiple. So what are the factors you can write here? 1. The factors of 48 using the multiplication table is 1 2 3 4 6. Then comes your 8 12. Like you will move like this, 1 2 3 4 6. Then you will proceed to 8, then 12, 16, 24, 48. 12, then 16, then 24, then 48. Okay, so these are the factors of 48 which you have found using the multiplication table, right? 1 into 48 is 48, 2 into 24, 3 into 16. So this is one way to find the factors using the multiplication table. Alright, so proceeding to the next, 55. Again, I'll be starting with the 1. I have mentioned you in the previous part that you will be starting with the 1 into 55. So is there any other number except 1 which can divide 55? 2 cannot divide, 3 cannot divide, 4 cannot divide. Yes, 5 can divide. So it is 5 into 11 is 55. Any other number? No other number is there. So you can check it whether 6 can divide 55 or not. Just check it out. 6 1s are 6, so 6 11 is 6 10s are 6 9 6 are 54. So the remainder is 1, right? So 6 is not a factor, so we cannot consider. Wherever you are getting a remainder 0, then you can consider it as a factor. But here we cannot consider 6 as a factor because the remainder is 0. Similarly, other number also you can check it out. So I will not find any other number, so I will consider the factors of So you here you will write these are the factor of 48 using the multiplication concept. Okay, so the factors of 55 using multiplication method are, you'll start from 1, then comes 5, then comes 11, then comes directly 55, and 55 1 is also 55, so you can write 1, 5, 11 and 55. Alright, so these are the factors using the multiplication table which you have found. So the last part 42, you'll find the factors of 42 using multiplication. This will be a home assignment. Alright student, so this much for today. In our next part of the video, we'll continue from question number 3. Alright, so see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe and healthy, and if you have any doubt, feel free to ask me. Alright, thank you everyone.